What's up, guys? Welcome to another weekly analysis of the dollar. Let's jump into it. This is the DXY, and as we said last week, from here, we'd have a move down, up, and then down. We did catch this whole move. It was a really nice move, especially on pound. So moving forward into this week, I thought we'd have a more shallow correction than this, and then drop, but it's not giving us that, which indicates we might have a USD bull, and this is very impulsive instead of corrective. So you have to understand in the primary count on the left screen that I always show, it's always subject to change, and it always will change. It'll never be 100% bang on. The one that has to be 100% bang on to make money, it has to be the right screen. This is the execution. This is where we take trades. We don't really hold trades, well, I don't, at least the whole move. I get a nice move, 100, 200 pips, and I get out, and then I wait for another structure. And I suggest you guys do the same. So moving into this week, I see this as an impulse unfolding. At the top here, before we started correcting, this is the 1.618. That's a normal extension for wave 3 in the Elliot Wave model. So this is very corrective instead of impulsively breaking down, so I am going to say that we have more upside. To complete an impulse, if this is wave 3 and wave 3 is done, we will push up to this point here. It's possible we could go even further and have an extended wave 3, so we're just going to have to wait and see. But we're looking at about 40 pips or so coming up into a possible wave 5. So when the market opens and we get a break of this little bullish flag I've indicated in the green channel, I will buy the dollar, meaning I will sell Euro USD, because Euro USD is the instrument or pair I choose to trade based on the dollar. So coming into it, the DXY still could come all the way down here. It's a possibility, but in the moment, I'm going to catch 40 pips up. And then if we have a correction, a pretty impulsive move breaking this channel, I'll sell. And you know what? Let's just keep it a mystery and let this thing unfold, and just, let it unfold and see what happens, and just keep updating it. And hopefully we can keep catching 40, 50 pip moves. Last week we caught a few 100 or 200 pip moves. So it's been a good few weeks, and I hope you guys are profiting. So moving on from the DXY, Euro USD is the same thing. So what I see here is we have a channel. I believe that we could correct up until this point. I'm not sure how far this correction will go. It could stop here and go down, or it can correct a little further. So you can sell this, or you could wait till this point here and try to catch a bigger swing up. So this is what I'm looking at for Euro USD. I'm going to wait till it corrects a little bit, and then I'm going to sell for a quick move down and then take another look. So I'll update this as it unfolds. This will be the USD pair I choose to do this week. On the left-hand screen again, this could come all the way up here, but we'll see. And if not, no problem. We're going to keep catching these small swings. So that's my plan of action for Euro USD. Pound dollar, similar situation. You'll see on the left screen I have a possible triangle. I just put this here to show a possibility. We're having a bunch of three-wave moves, and we're contracting, so this would make a lot of sense. We're coming down, and as soon as I see a swing up that breaks the channel, we're probably going to have a right shoulder type situation. You guys are all familiar with head and shoulders, I believe, and then we'll move down here. So if I do trade pound, I will be waiting for a right shoulder to form and everything to look perfect. So moving on to USDJPY. I thought it was done here, but it's getting more complex, and this looks like a bat pattern or flat in the Elliott Wave theory. Flat in the Elliott Wave theory could go up to 90%, all the way up to the 1.236 retracement. All that means is that it could come up between this zone if it is a flat. So if it comes up to here and it breaks the blue support, starts going down, might be a good sell. So that's something to keep an eye on. Moving on to USDCHF, you'll probably notice this is the first time I've ever included harmonics in my analysis. It's not that I do it often, it's just I thought I would show the contrast of styles. So, we're expecting a bat-shaped pattern in harmonics to push us down here. We have a possible bearish divergence. And this would be a flat in the Elliott Wave theory, it'd be ABC, ABC, and then a move down. So again, the max for a flat would be the 1.382. So if it comes up into the zone and starts selling off, another good sell. So keep it short and simple. Let's move on the USDCAD. I thought this was done also. USD had a little bit of a push. Doesn't change anything for me. This is still a diagonal. It's a bunch of three-wave moves coming up. I'm estimating it finishes somewhere around here and we have a correction. So looks pretty good on this one. And then AUDUSD, we updated this last week because of a comment on our YouTube page. And I came up with this analysis starting from a low point. We had an impulsive move followed by a 3-3-5. So it's possible that this isn't done, but in the moment, it could be a diagonal, a correction, and then a move up. Or if the dollar is bullish and it stays bullish for a while, this would be this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coming down like we previously had. So just something to look out for. I won't get into detail too much on how to trade this one because I don't believe it's a great chart to trade. There's so many opportunities and better setups here that I've given you guys. I would stay away from AUD USD. I just analyze it just for correlation. So moving on to the DXY, again, the last alternative count for the DXY. So I just want to share this before I end this video, showing you the possibilities. Never get stuck in one way of thinking like we did here. If you think this is all that's possible, you're probably going to lose money. So always have a backup idea. Coming off of the low here when the dollar went bullish, we can see that we have a possible 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but there's nothing telling us it's done, right? It could always transform. This could just be just wave 1, and then we can just keep going up. You never know. So what we want to do is catch the interior moves of this thing and just monitor it. So this could just keep pushing up, and that would invalidate all of the counts we just went over. It means the dollar just keeps pushing up. No problem whatsoever. That's just the nature of Forex. You got to be ready for all of it. So in the immediate time, I'm going to take Euro USD. I'm going to wait for a correction. I'm going to sell, and then I'm going to see what happens from there. Hope you guys are all making money, and let's get some more pips this week. Good luck.